Hello dear friends and everybody. If you happen to come across this channel of mine and you are still not my friends or my subscribers, this is my second channel. My first channel is Leo Chaplin. You're most welcome to join in and subscribe if you wish, because on the first channel, on my main channel, there are a lot of exciting things to be watched, rather than this one, my second channel, which is more about emotional things and things that I think is right and maybe it's not right, but maybe it's, to me, it's correct. It's me against the world, if you might say. Today is a Friday, and to me and to all of other Muslims in the world, this is a holy day. And to all of my other friends, to all of my friends and others who thinks that they came from some kind of a fish or a creature from the sea and evolved into a human, I would like to greet you all. Happy Fish Day. Trying to be quite a little bit humorish during this holy day. And talking about holy, that is where I'm going. The mosque or the masjid, the blue one, which is actually now has become my neighborhood mosque, because it is the closest to my home, and if I do not have any intention to go to any much more interesting mosque, this is where I go to fulfill my duty as a Muslim. Now, talking about Muslims, so it's a day that most Muslims will think about our Creator, Allah, right? So everybody has a Creator. Now, somebody makes some things. You can't just simply evolve from some things, like I said, maybe like a sea creature or something like that. But that is another whole story, which is too deep for me to tell you about, because I am not a genius. I'm a Muslim, and I think that is what the whole world will be and evolve from. Anyway, talking about Creator, and of course, where do children come from? If you might want to say not a creator, but where do they come from? They come from parents. So recently, or maybe no, it's not recently, at least 10 years back, there are countries that was having in the midst of a battle or a war, you see. And in some countries, the chaos lasts more than until almost reaches 20 years. But the strange thing is, children keep growing there, you know. Number of children keep growing over there, and they are suffering. I mean, this is what I want to say. In a war-torn countries, you tend to fight hunger, you know. The whole world is fighting hunger from another country that is having a war, you know. We are trying to help you all fighting hunger, while the people or the residents of the war-torn countries are fighting hunger with hunger. They are fighting the feeling of hunger. But of course, logically, the people there, the parents, if you think that, okay, now let me apologize to you guys for maybe showing a little bit of anger, or maybe too harsh on this, but this is what I think, you know. If you as parents feeling the hunger, and then you have, like, let's say 4 children, right? Why do you think that you need to make more of them? You know, you don't have much food for yourself, you can't afford much food for yourself, but you keep making babies. So this is what I think is unlogical, you know, illogical. So let's put it in one sentence, right? If you love children, stop making more. If you love children, stop making more. You know, why must you make more while you know that when they are born another nine months later, they are going to suffer like you guys, with no food, no drinks, not enough supplements to or nutrition to grow as a healthy child. And in some countries, I saw my one of the vloggers, YouTube vloggers that I follow, he went to Ethiopia, and the children there, you know, some sort like when they see a foreigner, they just attack them, you know, they pickpocket them, you know. This is what I heard, and this is from the real life experience of that vlogger. So if you make more children like that over there, you know, they will end up being, how to say, put it, choose a word for yourself and then put it in the blank, fill in the blank, you know. One more time, you know, I want to say, if you love children, stop making more to those people who is living in those war-torn countries, you know. I'm not trying to be cynical or funny, you know. This is serious, okay? But this is what I think. Now, if two countries, let's say country A and country B, they are having a war, right? And let's say country A is much more dominant than country B, which means that country A has a more stronger force of army, and they attack country B, you know. And if, let's say, country B follows my philosophy, which is, if you love children, stop making more, and the number of people over there in country B will be reduced by time. So this is like called genocide, right? Genocide, like country A is trying to demolish country B by giving them pressure over by the force of their armies, and then country B will see that, oh, we are suffering, we can't afford to make more babies, and then they keep reducing, they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and then by time they don't have enough force, and country A will take over country B. This is theory number one, genocide. But I believe some countries, like maybe country C or D, okay, country C is more dominant, they're much bigger, and then they try to attack country D, and then while they are attacking country D, at the same time they are trying to keep the children over there safe, you know. They are trying to they fight against each other's army, but they leave the people alone. Okay, how they do that? That is called war strategies, tactical strategy, right? They need that, because when the people over in country D still in the war, still in the battle, but they are still comfortable with enough sustenance and supplements, nutrition, and then they can make more babies comfortably. So in this theory B, country C is actually trying to they have the confidence that they will win over country D, and they want the country D to be prepared with enough people when the day comes when they succeeded in winning over country D. So that actually theory B means that if you love children, make more, because when the day comes when they win over country D, country C will have a lot of people to start over with. You know, country C and D combine, and then they create country E, which is a much bigger nation, and the people who was previously living in country D, they were comfortable, and then they will be much happier living in country E, the combination of country C and D. So this is theory B. So that is what I'm trying to say. You know, there is no right or wrong, but at the moment it is much logical and makes sense to stop making babies if you love children. in war-torn countries where theory 1 applies, you know, country A against country B. So that is what I think about it. Anyway, that's something that you can ponder about. And again, if you like to see much interesting things than this, please tune in to my first channel, Leo Chaplin, because over here is things about what is happening in my mind and what I think about. But while in on my first channel, Leo Chaplin, I have a lot of adventures to share with you and a lot of pictorial things to show you guys, food, traveling, adventures, so things like that. Okay guys, I'm going to start walking to the mosque right now because I have to do my ablution, take my ablution, and I'm sorry for having the camera on a tripod and it's swaying a little bit, sorry. And thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video.